Good evening and welcome to the 27th annual Glorifying the Lion ceremony. Every year, the Urban League of Greater Southwest Ohio honors individuals who have made a significant impact on our community and have helped make Cincinnati a place where all people can thrive. Tonight, we'll celebrate 6 Lions: Dr. Odell Owens, Dave Dillon, Eileen Cooper-Reed, Bootsy and Patti Collins, and Father Michael Graham. We are so excited to share their stories and their wisdom with you tonight. But first, I'd like to introduce you to the president and CEO of the Urban League, Eddie Cohen.
Hello, I'm excited to be here. Tonight, the Urban League is proud to honor 6 Lions in our community. These individuals have devoted their life's work to improving the lives of others around them, and we are thrilled to celebrate them tonight. For the first time in history, this event is televised, allowing us to share the incredible impact of these Lions for the entire metro area to see. They are truly trailblazers. The Urban League of Greater Southwestern Ohio has a 72-year-old legacy in civil rights and financial empowerment. We are transforming Black and other underserved communities. Our work ranges from workforce development to helping entrepreneurs to leading on the most critical civil rights issues of our time. The Lions that we honor tonight exemplify the type of leadership we need right now. Leadership that is brave and bold to improve the lives of all of our communities to make this city a better place. We are extremely grateful for all of our sponsors for this event. We wish to give a special recognition to our title sponsor, Fifth Third Bank, our Ruby sponsor, J. Phillip and Gail Holloman, and our platinum sponsors, Union Savings Bank, Guardian Savings Bank, Kroger Company, and U.S. Bank. And special thanks to our media partners, WLWT and Eris Creative Co. On behalf of the Urban League, our Board of Trustees, we hope you enjoy the stories of these 6 incredible Lions. Thank you.
Our first honoree is Dr. Odell Owens. Dr. Owens has an incredible legacy of service in the healthcare industry. After receiving his MD from Yale Medical School, he became the first African-American endocrinologist at Harvard Medical School. He was the first in Cincinnati to achieve a successful in vitro fertilization conception and delivery, as well as the first pregnancy from a frozen embryo. In 2004, he was elected as Hamilton County Coroner with the goal to lower the city's homicide rates. Now, Dr. Owens has served for 5 years as president of Cincinnati State, and he recently retired from his final role as president and CEO of Interact for Health. Dr. Owens has said he would like his epitaph to read, "He has made a difference." And we can all agree he certainly has.
The Lions Award is certainly an honor, but it really is honoring and recognizing the work, not necessarily the person, because not one single individual, I think, can make a true impact. It has to be collective with other people, and you're building and standing on the shoulders of others who've laid that foundation. So it's really recognizing the work, and I appreciate that they recognize the kind of things that are important to the city of Cincinnati. I think the future for the city of Cincinnati is bright. I think people are now beginning to understand some of the issues that have been on the table for many years, and they just haven't addressed it. And it certainly begins with our children. Our children are our future. And I know that people say that all the time, but it is so true. But in order for our kids to be part of that future, we got to ensure that they're going to get appropriate education, appropriate job training, and the opportunities to get that job. And that's where I think the Urban League comes in and plays an important role in our future. This is the right time when individuals are looking at themselves, how they view other people, and how they view their city. This is the time for us to truly come together, not just using the words of coming together, but truly coming together and having some impact. When it's time for the pages of our lives to be reviewed, what's it going to say? It's not enough to say we raised our own family. That's not enough. You can make a difference by going out and touching someone, helping them, just showing a little bit of kindness. And we all have the ability to do that. Whether you're rich or poor, young or old, you can contribute to society.
Life is different these days, but that's not stopping us from living. Like spending quality time with family, supporting local small businesses, and doing what's right to keep each other safe. At U.S. Bank, we're doing our part to turn words into action. We're committed to investing in diverse communities by increasing grants and capital to support small businesses, housing, and workplace advancement. Together, we can create the momentum for positive change. Learn more at usbank.com/action.
Welcome back to the 27th Annual Glorifying the Lions Awards. Our next honoree is Dave Dillon, former CEO of Kroger. Dave has a lifetime of experience in the grocery industry. His great-grandfather opened a grocery store in 1921, which grew into Dillon Grocers, a successful chain of stores which was acquired by Kroger in 1983. Dillon served as CEO of Kroger for 11 years, spending his last day on the job bagging groceries alongside fellow Kroger employees. Dave's humility and investment in the community has made him a great friend and ally of the Black community. Dave served as an active member of the Urban League's Board of Trustees as well as board chair, making this award uniquely special.
I've been admiring many of the past Lions for lots of years. They're individuals in whom we can all trust. At that time, they were leaders in the community. They were pillars in the community. They gave us confidence. They taught us to treat everybody with respect. And so this award is significant to me. The one thing I want to stand for in my life's work is trust and belief in people, all employees, all of our associates, all of our customers, all people. The future of Southwest Ohio, Cincinnati in particular, where I've called home for over 20 years, it is really dependent upon a couple of things. It's dependent upon us genuinely listening to one another, seeing perspectives different than our own, understanding that we don't have a corner on the market of what's right, and hearing other voices besides ourselves. That requires empathy, but empathy doesn't really begin to describe the full need. It's really genuinely listening to a perspective different than the perspective you've listened to inside your head for all these years. Second is, I think we need to look individually ourselves for ways to be more introspective by improving each year as we go forward. And to do that, we've got to find a way to get a clear understanding of who we are and how we come across to the world. Those sets of skills will lead us to further improvement. I think Cincinnati, all of Southwest Ohio, is a remarkable place in which to live. And I think its future is bright, and I think that future is made even more bright as new community leaders begin to appreciate each other and to genuinely listen to each other.
On behalf of the Urban League, I want to take a moment to highlight tonight's sponsors. First, a special thank you to our title sponsor, Fifth Third Bank, our Ruby sponsor, Jay Phillip and Gail Holloman, and our Platinum sponsors, Kroger Company, Union Savings Bank, Guardian Savings Bank, and U.S. Bank. Now to our gold sponsors, the Cincinnati Reds, Greater Cincinnati Foundation, Hard Rock Casino, Perfetti Van Mel, and Xavier University. And finally, thank you to our silver sponsors, Cincinnati USA Regional Chamber, Cintas, D.E. Fox and Associates, Duke Energy, First Financial Bank, Interact for Health, Ohio National Financial Services, Society of Jesus USA Midwest Province, Western and Southern Financial Group. Our next honoree, Eileen Cooper-Reed, has devoted her life's work to the improvement of the human condition, particularly for children and families of color. After receiving her law degree, Eileen served on the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals as prosecutor for Hamilton County and as a juvenile court referee. Eileen opened the Cincinnati Office of Children's Defense Fund in 1993, which was dedicated to improving the lives of the city's most vulnerable children. Eileen's devotion to service led her to the City of Cincinnati's Board of Education, where she served for 8 years and 4 as president. Most recently, Eileen founded the Intersections Group, which strives to advance conversations around equity in the community.
Yeah, I am so heartened by receiving this award, because what it means to me is that my community acknowledges, kind of the life that I've chosen to lead here, to be involved and to collaborate with other members of our community and to fight for the things that are right and to make things equitable and to allow, children and their families to do well. I also want to thank the people who have worked with me all these years, because they deserve to be right here with me. And last but not least, look at the other lions and lionesses. What an honor to be a part of this class. So thank you to you all. The Urban League, since its inception, has really fought for the right for people to be able to participate in the local economy so that they can live well and support themselves and their families well. There really is no other organization like that in the country. They've done workforce development, and they do workforce development. And as importantly, they also do youth work. So they do youth leadership development so that young Black people in our communities can develop themselves and become active, participating, productive leaders in our community when it's their turn. What I hope is that when I look at Cincinnati, I will see all Black children thriving, because I know if Black children are thriving, then everyone is thriving. If we just take a minute to see what we're doing to contribute to that. So the first work is our own work. And once we decide just how we are showing up in community, then we decide what's important to us in terms of fighting for equity and social justice. It takes more than just a few of us. It takes more than just a few leaders for this work to happen. It takes all of us, or as many of us as possible, who believe that everybody deserves the opportunity to realize their full potential.
Hello, my name is Keith Borders, Vice President of Community Development. Union and Guardian Savings Bank are proud sponsors of the Urban League and their impactful work done in our communities. We know that during these difficult times, it's crucial that there are organizations and leaders and people on a grassroots level helping our community. We believe that as corporate citizens and as an institution servicing and providing residential home mortgages, it's crucial that an organization like the Urban League is empowered and supported. It is our honor to be a sponsor this year for the 2021 Lions. We congratulate every recipient, and we thank the Urban League and the community for your continuation of this event. Thank you.
Welcome back to the 27th Annual Glorifying the Lions Awards. Our next honorees, Bootsy and Patti Collins, need no introduction. Bootsy Collins is one of the greatest funk and R&B musicians of all time. He began his career playing bass for James Brown before joining George Clinton's Parliament Funkadelic and launching Bootsy's Rubber Band. Collins was introduced into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997, along with other members of the Parliament Funkadelic. Patti Collins has a passion for sports and fitness. Her love of cheerleading led her to be a Bengal before beginning her work as a physical fitness trainer. And now her main passion is for the Bootsy Collins Foundation, where she serves as the president. The Bootsy Collins Foundation has allowed the couple to give back to the community in significant ways. The foundation seeks to empower young girls to blow the whistle on bullying, provide musical instruments to children, and raise awareness for oral health in underserved communities.
Receiving this Lions Award means to me everything. It's such an honor to be presented with such a prestigious award. When I got this message from Miss Gina, and she said that, the Urban League wanted to present my husband and myself an award, and we would become a part of the Lion community, I was like, wow, what a great honor.
I am humbled by being the recipient of such high honor that I alone am not worthy of. My thanks would have to go out to the Urban League family and all my friends that helped me grow along the way. It has been a heck of a learning experience, and I'm so glad to be here today. All of us have a gift, and we should, use those gifts to help each other, not to work against each other. What makes me smile is when I can do something to make people smile. And, when you do that, you tend to get that back.
There's so many different things that we can do as a people to make a difference. No matter where you are in your life, always know that there's someone that needs you, that needs your help in some way, form, or fashion. But you have to do a little investigating, see what moves you, what the passion is, and then take advantage of that in a positive way.
The Urban League is so important because it gives us a voice that we don't have. Not only a voice, but a way of doing things together. And that to me is so mighty.
You have a space that no one else has. You have a thumbprint that no one else has. So take your thumbprint, take your space, and make it into a positive by going out and doing something for the community, whether it's volunteering, where it's starting a program that's new, that no one's ever heard of. Be innovative, be excited, because this is your city.
Good evening. My name is Roy Sutton. I am Fifth Third Bank's Central Region Community and Economic Development Manager. Fifth Third Bank has been a long-term supporter and sponsor of the Urban League of Greater Southwestern Ohio's Glorifying the Lions ceremony. I want to say congratulations for the more than 70 years of transforming and empowering and raising the social consciousness of our community and promoting economic self-sufficiency through your client-centered programs. When we think about the things that were happening last summer in the wake of the George Floyd death, we decided to respond. We created a $2.8 billion fund that would be a response to the racial inequity and injustices that we were seeing across our footprint. This is about empowering our communities. It's about justice being restored. It's about starting conversations, but more importantly, it's about building our communities in the places where we all would be proud. So when we invest in organizations like the Urban League, we're investing in the community. Last year, we invested in the technology in the Urban League that made it easier for them to work with their clients during the pandemic. Those are the kind of things that bring us joy as an organization at Fifth Third Bank. It brings us joy to know that we have made a difference, that we have moved the needle, so to speak, and have allowed the Urban League's work to continue on without disruption. So when the Urban League is doing that work in that way, then we're all that much better as a community. So we say thank you, Urban League. We thank you for your work. We thank you for the partnership.
Welcome back to the 27th Annual Glorifying the Lions Awards. Our final honoree, Father Michael Graham, is Xavier University's longest tenured president. Father Graham's impact through his presidency has been felt both on campus and in the community. His passion for collaboration and connection inspired him to establish the Community Building Institute and the Eigel Center for Community Engagement at Xavier. Graham also served as the chairman of the board for the Cincinnati Preschool Promise. After 21 years of dedicated service as university president, Father Graham will retire this summer.
Over time, man, have I been impressed with the Urban League. I can't imagine the city of Cincinnati without it. If for no other reason than when you look at all those kinds of facts and figures that the Urban League musters in that incredibly important, kind of shameful document of the state of Black Cincinnati, that it reminds us of the tremendous work in front of all of us as a community, and the Urban League is there to drive it. The thing that I also find so remarkable about it is that it does several things, and that's the big picture work of social change and advocacy, and then the granular, on the ground work that they do with individuals and the concrete specific need that they face, and the Urban League is there for them. That's a very special blend of activity. As I reflect on where Cincinnati is now and where hopefully it will move in the future, a number of things occur to me, right? And so the severe problems of racial justice, or should I say racial injustice in the city, will require the concerted effort of a great number of people over a very long time. This is a promised land kind of goal, not something right around the corner. Over the course of my time working in this space, I found myself occasionally disheartened. It's like, why do I keep doing this? The goal recedes in front of me, and what that reminds me of is that I need to do this because this is who I am. And therefore, I need to be really aware of who I am in my heart. And so you got to think about your own soul and take care of it. Open it up so that your ears can hear, your eyes can see the state of the world around us. The cries that should pierce us, those things that we would look away from but need to see, that really command our attention. And so in the midst of all this work that's so huge in front of us, know that you have a difference that you can make, and you'll be fed in ways that you can't possibly imagine.
Well, what an incredible evening this has been. The Urban League has been a home away from home everywhere that I've lived, but especially here in Cincinnati. It was one of the first organizations I connected with when I got here to the city, and this chapter serves our community and our people when we need it the most. Thank you for watching the Urban League of Greater Southwest Ohio's 27th Glorifying the Lions Awards. Good night.